Hey, Jack.
Hey.
I got your voicemail. I usually charge people when they cancel in fewer than 24 hours.
How did you know I was here?
I heard Caroline barking orders in the background when I got your voicemail.
You missed your calling. You should have been a detective.
We're very much alike. We both try to get at the motivation for people's behavior.
Oh. Well, you see, I'm really not in the mood to have my head shrunk tonight. So, if you don't mind, please just leave me in peace. Oh, I thought you were going to leave me in peace.
No. I'm giving you time to come up with an appropriate apology.
Yes. Right. Well, I am sorry. Jennifer's on a date with Daniel tonight. It's put me in a foul mood. But look, tonight I'm really not in the mood to face up to any of my demons. I'd say just let them all lie, bury them, and let's learn to peacefully coexist.
Isn't that what you've been trying to do since you came back to Salem? How's that working for you?
Well, I've come up with some survival strategies.
You're running up a bar tab, I see. Jack, being held captive in Afghanistan is unspeakably traumatizing. But unless you deal with that, you won't get past it. You will not find any peace.
I'm trying.
How? Look, I know it's awfully hard to talk about what you went through. You've taken the first step. You made the appointment. Why didn't you follow up?
Well, like the saying goes, liquor is quicker and cheaper, and come on, you shrinks charge a fortune.
Yeah. So it's a home remedy. You're gonna self-medicate with too much alcohol.
Well, whatever helps me find a moment's relief.
Until when? Until you just black out?
If I'm lucky.
So you've decided that running away from your problems will be a little bit easier for you than solving them,
Well, Jennifer and everyone else seems to think that's what I do best. So I say stick with what you know.
So Jennifer thinks that you run away from your problems. What do you think?
I could see how she could see it that way. I think I tend to be impulsive, and my impulses say, avoid, avoid, avoid.
Avoid what?
Any emotions that make me feel uncomfortable. I mean, why go there, right?
So then your emotions end up getting pushed out even farther.
Yeah. Out of sight, out of mind. That's my motto. That's what I always say.
Do you think that's a healthy way to handle your problems?
In my own defense, it's not like I had really healthy role models for healthy adult behavior.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, putting aside my biological father, who was a real treat, he used to beat his family. Let's look at my, the man who raised me, Harper Devereaux, controlling senator by day, knife-wielding serial killer by night.
Were you close to him?
Well, I tried to be. I mean, I thought I was. I used to look up to him, wanted to be like him, admired him, you know.
You like him how?
Well, you know, he was always in control of everything. He always... Nothing shook him. Nothing. And then to find out that he was... how he was and how he really dealt with things.
That must have been the betrayal of a lifelong trust.
So you're saying my tendency to run away from people that I love or care about started with him? I mean, what, I was scared?
Were you? Of what?
Well, I don't know, that I would let them down again. Or? This is...
Or what? None of it's silly, Jack. None of it.
What if they let me down? Hmm? What if they let me down? What if they weren't who I thought they were? Huh? Now, see, it's ridiculous, see?
No, it's not. I think it's incredibly perceptive.
You tricked me. You used your wily doctor ways to get me to spill my guts.
No. You wanted to talk. You just weren't sure where to start.
No, I guess not. But if you're going to insist I keep my appointment, maybe we should pick someplace a little less public.
All right. What about the townhouse?
No, I could do that. I'm sorry.
I'm not going to ask you to get on the sofa. I just don't have an office anywhere yet, and I can promise it will be quiet and peaceful. Come in and make yourself comfortable. Any place is fine.
I went to visit John yesterday.
You did. That was kind of you. Thank you.
Yeah. Well, he seems in good spirits.
Oh, then he's faking. He's very uncomfortable in confined spaces. Jack, are you all right?
Oh, I'm fine. I'm so, what did you say?
Does this happen to you very often?
What?
Well, you clearly went to some other place, some place that was very uncomfortable. Was it Afghanistan? You were concerned that you were having symptoms of post-traumatic stress disorder.
I can't really talk about that right now.
All right. You know, you might find it helpful to write things down, to journal some, get those feelings at least out of your body.
So I can feel what it's like to be kidnapped again, so I can feel like I'm gonna die in a hole. No, I don't think you know what you're asking. I don't think you know. There was either more torture or fear the same.
That must have been awful to go through alone.
Oh, I wasn't alone. Not at first. There was a Brit, a cellmate, a British engineer who just talked my ear off. And I really looked forward to the distraction. He just went on and on and on about gardening and game clubs and his kids, John, James, Janet, Julia, and lovely wife Gemma.
You still remember their names?
Oh, I couldn't forget them. I couldn't. I mean, he was incessant about how we'd get back home and we would meet in his favorite pub for a pint. And our wives would get on famously, and JJ and Jennifer would get along with all the J's. And it was all right. And I don't think I'd be here now without him.
I'm sure you helped him, too.
No. Well, I didn't help him at all. I listened and he talked. And then they came to realize how much we depended on each other. So they came in. And they grabbed him and they dragged him away. And he started fighting back, but you don't do that. And I told him to stop and it was going to be okay. And it's like he knew. He started screaming for me to help him. And I said it would be okay. And they took him away. And then he really screamed. And then he stopped. And he's...
Jack, what happened to your friend?
They tore his tongue out. They tore his tongue out because he talked too much. And then they killed him. This sons of bitches killed him. I heard him scream. And scream, and then I heard them laugh. They laughed while they killed him. They laughed.
It's horrible, Jack. That's unthinkable.
They could do anything. And I knew right then they would. They would do anything. They would do everything. And I was so scared. I knew right then I was never going to see my family again. And I couldn't do anything. I just never see them again.